Speaking of balloons and subtext and context, do you want to add some balloons here?
We're on to dialogue. Let's do it. Daniel, I'm going to let you steer here. Although it's a collaboration, I want you to feel like you can really put your mark on this. So who's saying what?
Yeah, it's funny. Looking at this, the only thing I've really thought about is some sort of snappy one-liner in the very bottom panel. I actually haven't thought about any dialogue for the rest of the story. I envisioned him saying some sort of, like, yelling out some sort of regret as he tumbles over the fall.
Do we start there? Maybe we'll start there. We'll work backwards. We don't have to work in order. That's fine. It's a panel 5, the one in the middle there, bottom.
No, the very last.
The very last one.
6.
Yeah.
Because I feel so that first panel, he's got to say something snarky and offensive, without. We don't have to be rude about it, but
Right. We don't want to be canceled here or anything.
Yeah, we don't have to go too far, but it's just something that's gonna get the attention of this gentleman here. What is something that's not going to get us in trouble, but will get him in trouble?
Something Dad has always said my entire life as a joke. Something cheesy like, "Hey, baby, you come here often." That kind of thing.
Yeah, that's fair. I like that. That's definitely something that would get you in trouble. And
yeah.
With "Hey, good looking, come here often?" Question mark. Now, if you see me bobbing and weaving, it's because I'm trying to get around the camera that's actually in front of the. Let me fix that. Okay. All right, so we got our first, and then while he's working on that, I feel like that second thing. What does that beast of a man say? What is his?
In the second panel?
In the second panel, right? That man in the shadows comes from around the. We have an opportunity to either be funny here or it's just scary.
Well, right. I think the little guy is definitely or muttering to himself. So.
Oh yeah, that's a given, right? There's an O. So I feel like the big guy, right? Like he's got to be like a goon. He's got to say, "Come here often." Maybe he's "No, but I do," or something like that.
Yeah, I can see that for sure.
Is there a better way of saying that? Got to get that to the upside down pyramid or whatever they call it.
Exactly.
So yeah, with the lettering, while we wait for this part, self-taught, right? Are you learning? Have you used Nate Pico's book?
Yeah, a little bit. That's pretty much the book that comes recommended by everybody. So
yeah, that's like the go-to.
Yeah, I've used it as my guideline, in this process for the most part, and just looking at different styles that I enjoy, when I'm reading books. Look at Corey Pettit, who does all of the Ultimate Marvel stuff.
Yeah. On Twitter, Lucas Gattoni, very good. Every once in a while he does these threads, but very recently he just did one for Blue Beetle where he explains, because every character is in, he explained how he did the different captions with the little logos and all that. And yeah, he goes in depth every once in a while, and it's gold. And it's something that you're not getting in all the other books in that, because it's very specific to like a book he's worked on.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely worth a follow as well. All right, so we have our uh-oh, and then he's going to say, yeah, so do we want it to be snarky? Do we want him to say, he's got the face that he says, saying something.
Yeah, I think, yeah, is it snark or is it like
growl?
Yeah, exactly. There's got to be like a happy medium there, right?
Yeah. Because the generic way of going is just like him just saying, "Hey, watch it," or something like that.
Right.
I feel like we have an opportunity. We have an opportunity to say something goofy here.
He's definitely catching the guy in the act of hitting on his girl. He wants him.
Yeah.
He's caught.
Like he has to. He's angry.
He's the dominant force in this book.
Yes. How do we sell that? How do we say this angry man? Yeah, okay. Hey, good looking. Come here often. Google thought I was talking to it. You're not good looking. That was weird. My phone's listening. Jeez.
maybe something along the lines of, yeah, she does. Too bad this is your last time, or something like that. You know?
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah. I like that. I like that. So like it'll be like, what did it say? Like, she does, but you. That last line. I like it. I like it, but we need to refine it. I think you're onto something. We just need to. I think we need to refine it a bit so it fits in
Yeah.
with
Right.
it. So it's, yeah, like she does, but unlike you, Will, I'm gonna break your leg.
Yeah. Unlike you, she'll be back here, or something like that. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to channel that inner meathead goon.
Yeah, that thinks he's clever, but he's not. It's just that the creatine isn't letting him think
Yeah,
straight.
exactly.
Yeah. He could look and come here often. She does, but you won't be able to. She does, but you won't be back. She does, but oh, this one's it's got us all stumped.
I know.
Maybe we have to take a different angle on it. I don't know. Were you talking to me? Maybe that's where we go.
Yeah, maybe.
That might throw off the context a little bit, though. Well, Roberto does a touch-up while we're staring at this panel. Man, this shouldn't be so hard.
I know. I'm trying to think of like snappy weightlifting puns.
Yes. This happens every time, by the way. We're like, oh, we're rolling, and then we just hit a wall, and we're
And I'm mixing in like 1930s kind of gangster lingo. Like he would call him like a palook or something like that.
oh yeah. I like that. Yes. Oh, okay. Maybe he just says something like, yeah, to that regard, nice to yourself or something like that.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a response. He's just, again, we're back to the almost a growl, but he says, yeah, something like that. Something
Real gruff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eyes up here, something like that.
With a very whispered, terrified, oh.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Do we go with that? Do we go with eyes up here, punk?
I like it. I think that works.
What's the name he throws at him?
Oh man.
I like blue, but I need to know how to spell that.
I'm thinking. Hang on. Let me go. Maybe like PAL. Okay.
Okay. I don't want to spell something that might be offensive.
I know.
What did you guys put in there?
Maybe. What about Chucklehead or something like that?
Chucklehead works. Yeah, that's a good one.
That's a go-to for me, by the way. I call everybody a Chucklehead.
That's a good one. I wouldn't be quick enough to throw that out. I'd probably stumble over it halfway, and then I just look like a fool. All right. Throwing those in the chat, Roberto, when you're ready. Oh, no. Oh, ignore the... Oh. Sometimes I get trigger happy with the send. All right. So while he's lettering that, we have 6 panels total. I don't think there's anything for the middle one, right? It's just him running.
Right.
Although we could have him like panicking, if that makes sense. Doing like an oh god or something like that.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Something like that.
Yeah. And then it's just him getting in the barrel and falling over. We need your like OGs or whatever when he's fallen. I'll let you put that button on this.
Yeah, voicing some sort of regret as he tumbles over the falls.
Yeah. I'm just thinking of, it doesn't apply. The Simpsons there, the goggles, they do nothing. But it doesn't apply at all. It's the image in my head.
Yeah.
Yeah, certainly doesn't apply here, but
no. I know what you're going for though. I like it.
Yeah. It's that regret as he's getting carried away.
Yeah, exactly. I forgot to cash out. I should have ordered a second beer. Something.
Yeah. Something like uncalled for for the context of what's happening to them.
Something that a normal person wouldn't be regretting as they're tumbling to their death.
Yeah. I forgot my wallet.
Exactly.
Yeah. Right on. I like the expression really sells it in this panel too. It's just he looks so mad. Yeah, he looks so concerned in reply.
Yeah, it looks great, man. That panel looks awesome.
Thank you.
I think our delay in trying to figure out what to say here.
Yeah, that give me a chance to upgrade it a little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what we were going for.
Yeah, exactly. It was all part of the plan.
Right.
We knew what we wanted to say from the beginning.
For sure.
Oh goodness! All right. Yeah, I think we'll get a look at the whole page, but I think we're really just on to that last panel at this point, right? Or yes, okay. That middle panel, we want some kind of panic. What do we have him saying to himself as he runs? Yeah, is it just oh god, or is it something else? Do we have something more clever?
Excuse me.
Is it like someone help?
Is he trying to explain as he's running, you think, or is he
That-
just so
that might work
panicked that
better.
he's...
Yeah, does he try to like bargain before he jumps in the barrel? I was just looking for a menu, something like that.
Yeah, exactly. I was asking for the time or something.
I needed directions to the restroom.
I thought she was a waitress. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
I thought she was the bartender.
Yeah. Yeah, that could work. You want to go with that? Thought she was a bartender? All right.
Yeah.
I like that he's still trying to, like, as he's running away.
Right.
He's making excuses when he knows full well what he's done because he's an awful person. He gets his comeuppance. And it makes no sense if you really think about it.
Oh, I know.
Like, you come here often? If she works there, yes. So it's like a wonderfly poor excuse.
Right, exactly. That this guy might actually fall for. You know, you might actually be dumb enough to fall for it.
Yeah. Oh, yes, that adds to it. Yeah.
Let's go for the balloon.
You could have me draw that hand. You could give me a month to try to draw that hand, and I wouldn't be able to make it in a second.
Yeah, there's so many tricks to it too, and they make it look so easy. Oh yeah, you just do this, the paddle, and then you put the. It doesn't look right. Never looks right.
No, that's amazing.
Yeah, practice makes perfect.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But yeah, when we came up with the concept for this, that was one of my biggest concerns, was burdening Roberto with this, because in my head, I'm like, how can you just draw things based on nothing? For me, it's like, yeah, I could come up with a story, but drawing it, that's insane.
Yeah, exactly, man. You just pass the buck to the artist. All right, here you go. Figure it out.
Yeah. Like I felt really bad with this concept. Like, I was like, no, I want to draw. This is
At least this time there is no animals.
Yes.
Are there usually animals in the story?
Yeah. So the last one we did, we went through the whole zoo before we settled on bears. But
yeah.
Well, we can add some animals.
It's like I will add some birds in the last panel.
Yeah. We'll get them in there. We wanted to throw a moose in there, and yeah, we had a lot of animal ideas. Took place on a farm at first, campsite. Yeah, a dragon. That's right. Yeah, we went all over the place. So that was a long brainstorming session. So
Yeah. Right. It was a brainstorming about the story and the podcast. How are we
Yes.
gonna? So it was long.
yeah, that was a long 3 hour session there.
Oh yeah, I bet.
Fortunately, Roberto's easy to talk to. Otherwise, that might have got difficult. All right.
Okay, so these panels are muted, or do you wanna
Yeah.
add some? Okay.
Do you think, Daniel, anything to go in those, or
No, I think it's pretty self-explanatory.
right on? All right, so I'm gonna give, this is all you. I have no input. You have the button here.
Oh, man.
You
Okay.
tell me what this thing is, because you've already thrown out a few good ideas. I want you to feel good about it. What this last panel says.
Okay.
Not to burden you with it.
No, you're good. I just want to think of something fun here. Let's see.
Maybe he's still trying to get a good excuse for what he did.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah. Until the bitter end, he's still trying to get out of this somehow.
Yeah. Almost like he doesn't know that his head's in the barrel, right? Although he should feel that he's falling. He's also a bit of an idiot. So.
Yeah, something like I was just trying to order a second beer or something like that, or I was just trying to
For
cash
tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was trying to get a table for tomorrow.
out. Right, exactly.
Yeah. Oh man.
I was just checking on my order.
Yeah. Oh, I like it. How do you feel about that?
Who, me or Roberto?
Oh,
Yeah, I like it, man. I'm good with that. If you guys
checking
are.
on my order, or what do we want to do?
Yeah, I was just checking on my order.
And do we want it like finite, or do we want it to be like order?
As he falls. Yeah, exactly. I like that a lot. Yeah.
I was just checking on my order, and then we have the R's trailing as he falls. Cool. All right. We gave Roberto a challenge here to make that fit in a bubble properly.
Yes.
If we had lots of time, which we don't, that's where I would probably mess with the bubble and have it like extend out and all that. But
Squiggle its way down and everything.
yeah, exactly. Chase them, but we have a self-imposed time limit here. Not a firm one, but we don't want to be here till for another 2 hours while we do one bubble.
Understandable, man.
Yeah.
So these are gonna be on YouTube and where else?
Yeah, so we're on YouTube, we're on Instagram, we have, where else did we go, Roberto? I feel like Substack. And the Substack is where we'll actually post these pages so you can see the final product.
Very cool.
Yeah. Instead of just what's in the window, if we move it around, you'll be able to sit and read it.
Should I do the tail or the R just coming this way?
Show us what that the R looks like.
Right. Get out of here. Oh, what's going on? Come on. There.
Technical difficulties.
Yes. Oh, no. Come on. And the R.
That's the theme of the night. Technical difficulties.
Yeah, no kidding, man. Hopefully, if you guys have me on again, I'll have better internet at that point.
Yeah, here's hoping, man. But yeah, we'd love to have you back. This is great.
It's not so
Yeah, that's good. That's perfect.
Yeah.
Freehand?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Wow.
Not fair.
good.
If I do half of them would be B's, P's.
Oh, yeah. Exactly. Indecipherable.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, that's perfect.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Okay.
I love it.
Perfect. Nice.
All right. And now the
And-
final piece.
Now we put the signature.
And I like nice long Italian name, just to give you a workout.
All those vowels.
Yeah. Beautiful. We have a finished piece of art.
Awesome, man. That's cool. It looks great.
Yeah, Roberto, yeah, man. He's
Very nice. Very funny too.
Incredible. It looks awesome.
yeah, and that's what we did in an hour and a half. Again, Roberto did all the heavy lifting as he usually does, but
Happy to do so.
but yeah, no, thanks for getting the story together with us. I think it turned out really good.
Yeah, I think it's fun, man. It looks good. Thank you guys so much for having me on here. It was awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. So before we go, we'll wrap this all up. Before we go, pitch us who you are, what you're up to, where we can find you.
Yeah, Daniel Torres. You can find me Facebook, Instagram, Twitter at Space Chimp Comics, or on Facebook, Daniel Torres. Kickstarter, we usually have something going on, working on Tales from Toxic Bond. That's pretty much it, man. If you're in Melbourne, Florida, come say hi.
Yeah, sounds like a plan. If I can handle the heat, I'll definitely
Yeah.
find you.
We're going winter.
There you go. Yeah, winter, a weekend in January.
Yeah, that's right. When flights are cheap, it's perfect. Everything works
Right.
out. All right. So with that, we'll wrap up. I'm Adriano from Pesto Comics. Roberto from
I'm Roberto from Green Iceberg Press.
and yeah, until next time, thank you very much for watching. We'll see you again soon.